is the Ministry of Information, J.R. Valray, and this is the Ministry of Information Podcast. You can subscribe at the Ministry of 411 Podcast on IG or the Ministry of Information Podcast on Patreon and YouTube. This is a podcast that's dedicated to culture.
How did you get into medicine? Did that go along with you getting into the human rights movement?
Part of it did, because I wanted to serve the needs of the people, and I thought medicine would be a good way of doing it also.
To finances and crypto.
Now, decentralization is removing the middleman. It's removing big data. I want to send somebody to you want to send some money to me. We're going to take out the middleman here. We just need somebody to agree that you have what you have and I have what I have.
And how does that happen?
So there's something called
history, fitness, diet, and so many other things. Trail, get all the candy you want to eat and shit out, bro.
Don't worry about it. Hey, hold up. You got 3 more summers of young. And then the 30, that's what it is. I'm old right now.
Make sure you tap in or get left out. Subscribe.
I remember I had been shot recently, and I was just hanging out downtown, and I was actually limping around one of the first few things I went to, and y'all started Hiero Day. And I just happened to be in the area when you started Hiero Day. How did that start? And I just wanted to salute y'all, because as far as I know, that's the only festival that's ran by a hip hop group that runs their own hip hop festival that's world renowned. How did Hiero Day start? And what was y'all's original vision, and what did it turn out to be?
So one day a fan was online and was like 9/3, September 3rd should be Hiero Day. And they was like, yeah, just put people on, play some Hiero, wear your Hiero shirts, burn one, etc. And Casual was like, that's a good game. We should do this. We throw a block party. And we threw a block party. 5,000 people came. It was the block was locked down. It was cats dancing on, fire engines and stuff, right? Town shit, right?
Right on San Pablo, right?
We ain't listening to the movie, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it just has grown since then. So that was 2012, right? So this is 10 years later. I think this year we're hoping to do it as big as possible. And we got some names that I think are going to be exciting when we announce. We got about 197 days now or something like that, or 193 days. So we're going to announce soon. We just didn't understand what the world situation would be like. But it's grown to be, it's the biggest hip hop festival. It might be the biggest festival in Oakland. I mean, I guess Rolling Loud might take that cake, but is that an Oakland festival? Like we got, we've been putting cats on for a long time. Kehlani's first big show, you know what I mean? Larry June came, we've been putting it on, not just for the big names, but for the locals, And when we say locals, man, I'll stop after this. Oakland, California, the Bay Area, because look, Frisco's having a crazy year right now, right? They finally look, y'all been, we are the city, y'all are the town, They've been having a crazy year, but we are like a vortex, like we were a special place on earth, this is where the Panthers is from, this is where the hippies is from, the women's movement, Bruce Lee, you see what I'm like? The whole world is always watching. When I go other places, I'm talking about Finland, cats is like, have you met E40? I'm talking about the whitest of white cats.
Wow.
Literally, have you met E40? Da. We got this strain, we call it turtle, like how, you know what I'm saying though? Like how we call it broccoli, like how we do, it's a whole, so the whole world is watching. And I don't even know where I'm going with this, but what I was saying was, we set a tone, and I think that people are starting to realize it. You know what I'm saying? When the Butcher and Conway came out there and they like, I love Oakland. It's like I'm from here, Mm-hmm. Or we did a show at the place the first New Parish, and Lord Finesse and Dwelle was there. Just like, we just came out here to blow and watch the Warriors game, and we heard y'all.
Hey, the biggest crazy situation that I saw at Hiero Day, y'all had Yukmouth, featuring P Rock.
Yeah, but
performing together.
That's the Hiero Dayest thing ever, right? We got Yukmouth, a general, a boss in his own right. And then we got Pete Rock, one of the illest, if not the illest producers, and they doing music together for our hometown crowd. That hasn't happened other places.
Right. And that was on one stage. Griselda was on the other stage.
Yeah.
And
Sugar Free was there, I think.
Jay Stalin was there.
Yeah, Stalin.
Black Jesus was there.
But he was there, blessing fools, turning water to Hennessy and shit,
Right.
So I think that's the best part about Hiero Day, right? It's random, but it's not random, right? It's carefully curated, but it's curated in a way that I think is something for everybody without it seeming schizophrenic.
Without just going too much into it, do y'all make money off Hiero Day? Does it make money? Or is it just...
It has a couple years, but usually it's a loss just because ticket pricing, cost of police protect, all these things, they're not squeezing us. Thank you to OPD for actually allowing this to happen. I ain't go there.
So is it more of a marketing thing? Are you guys doing with Dr. No, I'm saying, are you doing what Dr. Dre did for the Super Bowl, where he put up his extra $7 million and now he on the billboards without having a new record, where he basically forward marketed old stuff and now he's at the top of the game because he put his money forward? Is that something that Hiero's doing?
It's for the town, man.
So it's just strictly for the love of the art.
It's because it ain't no festival at the lake. You know what I'm saying? To keep it a buck. It's because it ain't no festival at the lake, right? We fucked that up. I saw it happen. I was there. Right. I was like, damn, you gonna throw that bottle? Damn, bro. Okay, which way we running? Okay, right. You know what I'm saying? No, that's the reason why it exists. It's for the town.
So it's basically festival at the lake, Kerry Jama 2.
Exactly, exactly. Festival at the Lake / Kerry Jama. Exactly. We even think about getting a reggae stage coming soon too, so we can have some island music and some African music, etc. But I mean, it would be great to make money, the model is there, so it's possible. It's just I think a lot of these big things, they're sponsored by big corporations, and I don't have no problem with that as long as they don't meddle with our mix, with our sauce. Yeah, but a lot of them have their own agenda, with a lot of time, and I'm just like, nah, we can't do that, So I think that it could be bigger, and I think it could be more profitable if we figured out a way to balance dealing with a little bit of corporate help or whatever, sponsorship, and bringing in artists that I think people will pay for a premium ticket experience. It's crazy because they'll pay $300-$400 for Coachella or Rolling Loud. Our tickets start at $19.93, and the VIPs is like, like $200 or something, $193 or something like that. And cats be really like, bruh. And I'm just like, what? We just blew, $200 blunt. Come on. Like, come on.
But you know what it is? I think it's the status of it. If you got to pay $5 to get in, you're not the man. So you get in free.
And that's all love too. Like we said, it's for the town, right? But we doing the whole Hiero Day weekend festivities, the 3-on-3, the comedy, all that kind of stuff. We're trying to really make it happen. So, a kickoff party, all these things, so that you was at the kickoff party last year, right? Yeah, mellow, cool, right? I mean, COVID and fucked it, messed things up. I'm trying to grow up. I'm trying to grow up right now on camera. I'm trying to grow up, right? COVID and messed things up, but you came through, right? Low key, chilling. My daughter spinning, Breakbeat Lou spinning, live, the simulcast and everything. Right. We want to make it still feel like a family affair, even when we blow it out the water. I think this year we about to blow it out the water, so hopefully everybody get ready. We just in talks with cats. It's a weird time right now, right? Some people really, a lot of the people that we're into are like have health concerns about the COVID and all these different things, or just because they haven't been working for 2 years, their prices are so astronomically high, and we want to make a ticket that's affordable. Right. Access is everything. Like, the reason why I have anything right now is because of the access that I've had by education, me being exposed to certain things, and by a lot of times by music, because I was able to walk through certain doors because I had a hit song or something that I don't think most niggas off the deuce, you feel what I'm saying? No, could even do. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I be just bugging out, like, bro, I was from 82nd. You know what I'm saying? No, and this is wild.